I only met him one time. And that was when I was like about 13, 14, 13, no, 12. Yeah, going on 12. He bought me a ring, P. Remember the Nugget P rings? You know, I just never met a person like that in my lifetime that'll give a person value and then turn around and take the value back.
How's your mother doing?
My mom passed away while I was in prison. And what hurt me, scarred me the most before I got out of prison, seeing my mom in her passing days, she said, "When you coming home?" I cried, man. I couldn't hold it. First tear cry over somebody that loved me, showed me value of life, true meaning. My mom. I cried. She passed away. I didn't see her in her casting. I was locked up in jail, you know? Yeah.
All right. What's up, YouTube? Top Flight USA back with another one. How you doing, brother?
I'm all right, brother. Just here to, you know, participate in what I can get benefit from.
Okay. About to tell you a story. That's what we do on Top Flight. We pretty much meet different people, different walks of life, and we get their story. How you doing today?
I'm all right, man. Just thankful to be around here with y'all good people.
That's right. All right. What's your name, age, and where you from?
My name is Pontage. I'm from Kinston, born 74.
Okay. And what's your age?
50.
50 years old. All right. And you said your first name is what?
Pontage.
That's a unique name, brother. That's your real name?
Yeah, that's my real name.
Okay. That's what's up. Are you dealing with homelessness right now?
Yeah.
Okay. How long you been dealing with homelessness?
About 5 months.
Okay. And 5 months ago, what exactly caused you to be homeless?
Because I got released from prison. And my family was like my person I could speak to that helped me get out of homeless or help me get back in Kinston with a plan.
Okay. You mentioned you got released from prison. How long did you do?
About 9 months in Rikers Island.
9 months in Rikers Island?
Yeah.
That's in New York?
Yeah.
Okay. What you was doing in New York?
I was panhandling from Philly, PA, all through the trains that go through the trains from Philly to New York. I was catching all the train rides, panhandling all the way to New York. And then I got in New York, I got in a scuffle with an old head right in the corner store that I bought a beer and a Lucy. And the dude came down off the balcony and tried to swing him, and I dodged him, and I hit him with my left, broke his jaw. And they had me at Rikers Island for 8 months. And after Rikers Island, they cleared my whole top teenage spread, you know, adult teenage criminal history to good. I'm good. I don't have no criminal history no more.
Okay. And what was your experience in Rikers Island?
My experience in Rikers Island it showed me that I could be humble doing time in Rikers Island prison just as well as Kinston. I could do time and humble.
Okay.
Just the difference is New York, Rikers Island jail, and Kinston, the county, the North County jail.
Okay. And Kinston, where exactly is that at?
That's on Highway 70 going east.
Okay.
Highway 70 going east.
Is that towards the beach?
Yes, Atlanta Beach. That's where we right there, coastal area. Kinston is coastal area right there, Atlantic Beach. Like Morehead City.
Right.
Atlantic Beach. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I don't want to be too fast because I've been to a lot of beaches on the East Coast.
Did anybody tell you look like Rick Ross?
Yeah, Rick Ross. I heard.
Yeah, you look like Rick Ross, brother. All right. So you said you was traveling on the train, city to city panhandling. How was that experience? Was people looking out for you?
Man, the people They loved me because I had other people on that train, Philly, panhandling all the New Jersey transit that was following my lead, seeing how I was panhandling all those gas stations and PA system on the train.
Okay. And what's the most amount of money a person gave you?
About $20 the most.
Okay.
$20 right on hand, panhandling was the most. But now I get 20 out here now.
Okay.
You know?
That's what's up. Well, let's talk about your childhood, man, and work our way up to this point right here. Do you have any siblings?
I have two, one in Philly and one in LaGrange.
Okay. And where are you at in the birth order? Are you the oldest, the middle child, or the youngest?
I'm the next to the oldest. Me and my sister and I.
Okay. And you have one sister, one brother?
One sister. I'm her only brother.
Okay. I thought you said you had three.
Nah,
Just you and your sister.
Just me and my sister.
Okay. And how are y'all relationship right now?
It's rock and rolling.
Okay. When the last time you spoke to her?
It's been like maybe going on a week.
Okay, so y'all keep in contact.
Yeah, we do.
All right, that's what's up. Would you say you had a fairly normal childhood growing up?
Yeah, I had a fair childhood growing up. You know, my aunt, my uncles, and my sister and my grandmother in Summer Bright projects in Kinston.
Okay. Did you grow up in a two-parent household?
I grew up in my mom had boyfriends back when I was growing up in childhood, old.
Okay. So your mom was a single mother?
Yeah, she was a single mother.
Okay. Did you know your father? Did you have a relationship with him?
I only met him one time. And that was when I was about 13, 14, 13, no, 12. Yeah, going on 12. He bought me a ring, P. Remember the Nugget P rings?
Yeah.
Back in the 80s?
Okay.
He bought me a P ring out in Springfield, Massachusetts, but we was in Wareham, Massachusetts, right outside of Boston. And but when my mom asked for me back to go back to my mom, he asked for on the Greyhound bus right there before I even stepped on the Greyhound bus. Can I get that ring back? That's how my father was. Only one time, 2 times I met him right there.
How did that make you feel when he asked for the ring back?
It made me feel like I ain't no reason to get mad. You know, I just never met a person like that in my lifetime that'll give a person value and then turn around and take the value back for whatever purpose he was trying to pull on me as me first time meet him as a son to my father as a son with that Nugget P ring he took back from me.
Wow. And was that the last time you seen your father?
Yes, last time.
Wow. Do you believe he's still living?
I ain't hear you.
Is your father still living right now?
No, he passed away.
Oh, wow.
I heard anyway he passed away.
Wow, I'm sorry to hear about that. How's your mother doing?
My mom passed away while I was in prison. She passed away, I think, like 2015. She passed away while I was doing time in prison. And what hurt me, scarred me the most before I got out of prison, seeing my mom in her passing days, she said, "When you coming home?" I cried, man. I couldn't hold it. First tear cry over somebody that loved me, showed me value of life, true meaning. My mom. I cried. She passed away. I didn't see her in her casting. I was locked up in jail, you know.
Wow, they didn't let you out to go to her funeral?
No, they didn't let me out. And I was right there at the end of my time. My mom passed away. But it was good that she went away from me without with me seeing her, me being in the right place prison, because you know I was about to get out. She just didn't like the fact she about to pass away and I was in prison. That's all.
Wow. So you feel like if you was out and she would have passed away, do you feel like it would have been different, or it would have affected you differently?
It would have been affecting me deeply because she wanted to see me, me as a child, but she leave the earth. Because there ain't nobody else was there that truly adored her her principle that she planted in us, as me and my sister and me, my mom.
Okay. Yeah, man. I'm sorry you had to go through that, brother. That's one thing about being locked up in jail or prison. You never know what happen on the outside.
Wow. Outside. Wow.
What's your highest grade level? Did you graduate high school?
Ninth grade.
Okay. Why did you drop out in the ninth grade?
I wasn't taking school that serious when I dropped out in ninth grade. Young, doing what I want to do, but not like how I was in Jersey because we came back. We only stayed from Kinston to Jersey like a year or two, a year and a half.
Okay.
So I'm here right now to this day trying to get it together. It ain't easy trying to get it together.
Right. Uh, did you ever want to go back and maybe get like your GED or something?
I could go back, but I go back to Jersey because it was a special school for LD.
Eh,
LD, learners. Like me, I was an LD,
Learning disability?
learning disability.
Okay.
That I could go back to that school in Elizabeth, Jersey for real education and for learning disabled people that can get the help in Elizabeth City, New Jersey.
Okay. Um, what type of learning disability do you have?
Paranoid schizophrenic medicine.
Oh, so that's a mental disability.
Yeah.
When was you diagnosed with that?
That's a good question. I'm gonna say diagnosed around 2012.
Okay.
Paranoid schizophrenic.
And where do you think that came from?
My mom.
Did she have the same diagnosis?
Sort of same.
Okay. And what effects does that have on your life?
Keep me aware, and instead of going down by the wayside with my mind of thinking and the psychosis with it.
Okay. How does it feel? What does it make you do when you're going through it?
It made me want to just do the same thing, take it one step at a time, and not try to do too much. Because people gonna be people, whether you like it or not. And I like, for me, dealing with the people. Because if it wasn't for the people, I won't be able to talk to you the way I'm talking to you.
Okay. All right. Do you take medication for that schizophrenia?
In the hospital, not since I've been out of the hospital. I just got to go to Walgreens, pick up.
Okay. Does the medicine work for you when you take it?
Yeah, a whole lot work.
Okay. All right. Would you say living homeless is dangerous?
Yeah, it is, because you got people out here that's homeless, that's trying to get it, and either way or parts of the town. And homeless people is right there getting the money, just as well as a person that's getting money not homeless. Showing me how to deal with people out here in this side of town, because I'm not from Raleigh, I'm from Kinston.
Right. What's the craziest thing you've seen out here while being homeless?
Wow, man, I done seen people get punched in the eye or popped in the eye.
You've seen a lot of fights.
Not fights, just person don't want to run over, take control of everybody, or pop somebody in the eye if they don't level down to his level.
Okay. Would you say it's different levels to homelessness?
Yeah, it is different levels. People been down 5 years is a different level than people that's not in 5 years homeless.
Right. Some people sleep on the street. Some people sleep in tents. And some people are able to go to a shelter. So that's what I would say the different levels of homelessness is. Just depends on your drive and your ambition and what you need when you're dealing with your homelessness. Why do you think there's so many people homeless right now?
Cause it's packed. Like places like this, for example, they packed right over here to a extent that they can't do for everybody, as they already have people they already got before my time. This place right here.
Okay. So you're saying a lot of the resources around here are filled up?
Yeah, they filled up. They help a lot of people right now that's homeless right around here, right waiting now, trying to get in.
Okay. Um, when the last time you had a job and worked?
That's a good question. I'm gonna say 2010.
Okay. Why do you think it's been so long?
Man, because I was I ain't really had too many haters like where I was working at. That was in Columbia, South Carolina. I was out there at the hospital working.
Okay.
That's been like 2000, something like 2010.
Okay, you was working at the hospital.
Yeah, in Columbia.
Okay. Uh, do you have any addictions?
Yeah, I have addiction.
Okay. Uh, what are you addicted to?
Marijuana, cigarettes, and every now and then turbo.
Okay. For the people that's watching that don't know what turbo is, can you explain that to them?
Yeah, it's lace, crack, blunt, tobacco, rolling a blunt. That's why I call it lace. Tobacco and crack roll up in a blunt.
Okay. Would you say it's your addictions that's holding you back?
Nah, it ain't my addiction, cause I have money
Okay.
to do what I want to do, like a pack of cigarettes maybe or beer.
Okay.
Just not just the crack lacy, but I am addicted though. I can't lie. I'm gonna be honest. I'm
Okay.
addicted.
Do you feel like it helps you while you out here?
It does, cause I still got my money, and I still got something to smoke.
Okay. If your family members happen to come across this video, what do you think their thoughts will be?
They be thinking probably like I'm talking too much, cause I don't supposed to be saying certain things that I already done said with you.
Okay. I don't think you're talking too much, bro. I think you're just keeping it real. And we can respect that on this channel. You keeping it real and transparent. And we appreciate that. Do you think they'll try to get in contact with us to come help you?
Um, I don't have no case manager or nobody that can answer that for me right now. It's all on me. How you know what I mean? I react and out here because I don't have no phone for you to contact me personally.
Right.
And
You told me what shelter you be at.
Second Street, but that's a church.
Okay.
It ain't a shelter. It's a church
Okay.
because the place right here they abandoned me for like maybe like 6 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why they banned you?
Cause I got caught. When they first searched me, I had with a stem on me.
They search you when you come in there?
Yeah, they searched me that time. Only one time they searched me and found the stem on me.
Wow.
That got me kicked out right now as I'm speaking. For I got to wait about maybe 4 more months to get back in.
Okay. So where do you sleep at?
That's another good question, man. I don't even remember. All I know is I be somewhere resting with my eyes closed, and then it'll be the next morning, the next day.
Okay. So you just kind of go wherever, just wherever.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's pretty much it, man. You said you pretty much talked about your life. You're kind of on the move right now. Um, you're not in a facility. You talked about your addictions. You talked about being locked up in New York for 9 months. Uh, what's your plans on getting out of this situation?
That's what my plans is to get back in a home, apartment, so where I can rest my head, get my thoughts and my all collective, and then see if I want to work after I get my SSI approved.
Okay.
Right now, it's just to get my SSI approved, one step at a time. I'm working
Right.
on trying to get my SSI approved.
Okay. So once you get that improved, everything else will fall in place.
Yes, I hope. I hope.
All right. Well, we appreciate you for doing this interview. God bless you, brother.
God bless you too, bro.
All right.